it's going to go from this to this. Got this old cast iron skillet. We're going to use a potato and some salt and make it look brand new. It is 2 russet potatoes and some coarse kosher salt. Let's get to it. All right, we're going to use our kosher coarse salt. Just pour it in there. Half chopped russet potato. We're just gonna scrape it around, and it's gonna end up making a brown paste. It's gonna get all the rust off. You can see that it's starting to get brown now. But a lot of that rust off the bottom is going. You do have to put it up on the sides to get the rust off the sides. Bring it a little closer. See that rust spot right there? We're going to work on that right now. You can see that rust spot is almost gone. Who in the comments can tell me why this potato is working? There's a chemical reaction. You can see that it's starting to get brown now. But a lot of that rust off the bottom is going. You do have to put it up on the sides to get the rust off the sides. Bring it a little closer. See that rust spot right there? We're going to work on that right now. You can see that rust spot is almost gone. Who in the comments can tell me why this potato is working? There's a chemical reaction. Now for the back side, you see this is the worst side of it. I add the coarse salt to it. You could use the old, but it was really nasty. Fresh potato. You see how it's turning into a paste already. They use a lot of salt. Just trying to get the rust off so we can re-season it. Sides are the hardest part. You're gonna make a mess. Be prepared. Get you some of that beyond the potato. Work to get that rust off. You have to move your pot around. Cast iron skillet. See that rust is coming right on off. Steel wool will ruin your pan. Fine steel wool you can use as well. There's a good rust spot. Start working on. Yeah, if you have stubborn spots, fine steel wool can work, but regular steel wool will mess up the pan. You see the rust come right off. That's all we're trying to do is get the rust off, get it nice and clean so we can re-season it. I'll show you how to re-season it in a minute. Get the handle, don't forget the handle. Don't forget the handle. I believe that's pretty good as far as the rust. Get ready to re-season it. And we're gonna have to put oil on the entire pan, front and back, by the way. But you see, that's where my front is. Got a few little spots I need to go over right on the edge. See how I got the edge off. But most part, it's going to season up nicely. All right, let's clean this up. All right, so I've cleaned it up. I have wiped it down with wet paper towel, got all the salt off of it. Now I'm going to preheat my oven. 150-degree oven. Got our cast iron skillet in there, upside down so it can drip. And I've got a drip pan. Let's go ahead and close this. Set our timer for 30 minutes. We will take it out and put on another coat when it cools down and do this at least 3 times, up to 5. All right, we're gonna go ahead and preheat the oven to 450. You see I've already put a baking dish in there to catch any of the grease when it is seasoning. However, we're gonna go ahead and put in our cast iron skillet while it's preheating for about 5 minutes. That way it'll dry completely out and we can add the oil to it. We use this Blackstone griddle seasoning and cast iron conditioning. You can use any kind of oil on it. See the instructions right there is the ingredients. Palm oil, shortening, and canola oil, soy oil. So let's get going. So I dropped a little tablespoon of that shortening in here, and we'll go ahead and rub it around. You see, pan is hot. It did come out of a preheated oven for 5 minutes, so I can dry it out. It is not hot to the touch, but it is warm enough to melt the oil. You do want to get every single place. Don't leave any spot untouched. You're going to do this 3 to 5 times for 30 minutes on a 450-degree oven. Make sure you preheat it. Get our handle. Like I said, it is warm, so I'm going to use an oven mitt to flip it over. Another teaspoon on the back. Use the same oven mitt or same paper towel. Get my oven mitt. I'll pick it up for you so I can get all the back. So get everything. Don't leave any crevices. Alright, that's all done. Take one more paper towel, get any excess out the middle where it likes to chill. Alright, let's put it in the oven. Alright, second round is out. There's going to be a bunch of smoke. Set it right here. See, that's 2 coats in. We'll let it cool off and we'll put a 3rd coat on and we'll be done. Alright, she just went off. We got a little bit of smoke. 3rd round is complete. And looky there. Put that down, it's a little hot. There you have it. That's 3 rounds.